In the 2008 Olympics, he won gold in the mixed doubles with his partner Lee Hoo-jung and a bronze in 2012 with Jung Jae-sung. What makes Lee Young-dae such an amazing player is how he's been able to play at the top of his game for such a long time. He reached world number 1 ranking with 4 different partners, Jung Jae-sung, Ko Sung-hyun and Yoo Yeon-sung in men's doubles and Lee Hoo-jung in mixed doubles. So with all these incredible accomplishments, what makes Lee Young-dae the player he is? His defense is a part of his game which he is known to be incredibly good at. It's so hard to smash through him, which makes him really consistent and so hard to win points against. For example, in this rally, the Malaysians are attacking at him down the line and he gets every shot back and even plays an amazing cross-court shot to the net, which wins them the rally. He is so fast and has great reactions, meaning that he can adapt to every situation in order to try and get the shuttle back safely. It's really amazing watching him be able to defend so well, and he almost makes it look easy, when in reality he is defending multiple shots coming at him by some of the hardest hitters in the world. What I have also noticed is the positioning where the Koreans stand when defending. They often stand further back when defending compared to other doubles players. I believe this is one of their strategies which allows them to get back so many attacking shots. Standing further back means you have more time to react to the shuttle, and it's also coming slower by the time it gets to you compared to standing where other doubles players do. As well as that, they really don't have to worry about flat smashes, since any smashes which reach them and are not angled are likely going out the back. You might think, but surely standing so far back leaves them vulnerable to drop shots. And you are right, and this can catch them out, for example in this rally here. However, Lee Young-dae and his partners are so fast and react so quickly, they can usually get back most drop shots played to them quite easily. This strategy is really interesting and definitely works for them in getting smashes back effectively. His game is so solid and consistent. It really doesn't surprise me how he has been at this level for as long as he has. He gets so much back, and also his technique in playing every shot is done so well. He is all round one of the most complete players who can do every part of the game to perfection. Unlike some players who are particularly good at one part of the game and lack in different areas, Lee Young-dae hardly has an area where he isn't strong at. Not only is his technical ability great, but also how intelligent and experienced he is. You can see in games, he is constantly thinking about the best ways to adapt and beat his opponents. You can tell he has an amazing understanding of the game, and he's able to read where the shuttle will be played in a lot of situations to benefit him. For example here, he plays some superb controlled shots, moving his opponents out of position from his defence, and then knows to follow the last shot into the net where he can kill the rally off onto his backhand. He knows when to do this to perfection and works perfectly in this rally as his opponents are under a lot of pressure from his great cross-court shot. Therefore, they can only really play a net shot or a lift. Lee Young-dae sees the opportunity to move in and capitalise on this. Although defence is important in badminton, your attack is what wins you most of the points, and Lee Young-dae certainly excels here too. His smash is relentless, and he doesn't let you have a break. He has a lot of power, but also more importantly, very accurate. He chooses exactly where he wants to place them, and this often means his smash is returned, however in a position where he can smash it again or his partner can. Therefore, his opponent might get 1 or 2 back, but most of the time eventually gets overwhelmed. He does this smartly by varying his smashes a lot to always keep his opponents guessing. For example, he loves to play smashes down the middle as well as down the line or cross court. Choosing to play shots down the middle is one of the reasons why he's so consistent. Hitting it down the middle is a safe option as you are not aiming for the lines. Not only that, but it's also a very good shot because his opponents will sometimes question who will hit the shot, meaning there is indecision. Furthermore, by hitting it down the middle, you reduce the angle for return, meaning his front court player can likely get more involved and it's harder for them to drive it back cross court. He varies the height of the shuttle purposely too, by aiming at the body as shown here, to throw his opponents off if they are ready for a steep smash. As I said earlier, he is brilliant all round and an intelligent player, therefore it wouldn't surprise you that his drive game is excellent too. This is part of the game where you need to think fast to know where you can best play the shot to work the rally into your favour. Drives are especially important in doubles, as both pairs don't want to give the attack away easily. Lee Young-dae has the ability to crouch down and drive attacking shots back due to his reactions and speed. He is constantly good at doing this, and he's always thinking one step ahead on where are the gaps in court and how to exploit them. This especially helps too in the mixed game, where you can get your opponent out of position by moving the woman around and putting them in places they don't want to be. When he plays an effective drive or puts his opponent into a position where they were likely to have to hit the shuttle upwards, he moves into the net to cover for any net shots or weaker returns. His positioning and awareness to do this is so effective that he wins a lot of points from it. Here in this rally, he is looking to move forward, and when his partner plays the drop, he knows that his opponent will likely only be able to play a lift or a net shot. By running in, it means his partner is at the back to cover for the lift, and he is there waiting for the net shot. His opponent plays a net shot because he doesn't want to give the lift away, and there Lee Young-dae can take his opportunity and wins the point. This is just one example, however he does this a lot and likes to pressure his opponent at the front. Another thing I really enjoyed to see was his serve and return of serve. He has a lovely serve which is really consistent and is usually always tight to the net. The serve and return of serve are the two most important shots in doubles, and he is great in both situations. Because he serves so well, it's harder to stop their momentum, as his opponent returning the serve has a lot less options, since he would usually have to play the shuttle upwards or back to the net. When he returns serve, he likes to push the shuttle to the backhand side, which hopefully just goes past the server, which works well. It usually means they have to lift it back, which straight away gets them onto the attack. His game around the net is also very good, as he is so quick, therefore gets there early and can intercept shots which are flat and are meant to go past him. This is something you see now with a player like Kevin Sukamolio, and what makes him super effective at the front too. Lee Young-dae is only 31 and still plays today with his partner Kim Ji-young, and they have seen some success, for example winning the 2020 Malaysia Masters. He said he wants to play for another 7 years, so hopefully we can see some of his best performances again in the future. Lee Young-dae